morning, everyone. Okay, welcome to another video of my reading of Bhagavad-Gita. In this video, we'll be reading text 10 of chapter 1, Observing the Armies in the Bhagavad-Gita. Let's get started. Chapter 1.10, Observing the Armies, text number 10. Aparyaptam tatsmakam balam Bhishmabhirakshitam Paryaptam Dividdam Itisam Balam Bhimabhiraksitam Aparyaptam, which means immeasurable, Tat, that, Asmakam, of ours, Balam, strength, Bhishma, by grandfather Bhishma, Abhiraksitam, perfectly protected, Paryaptam, limited, to, but, Idam, all this, Itisam, of the Pandavas, Balam, strength, Bhima, by Bhima, Abhiraksitam, carefully protected. Our strength is immeasurable, and we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma, where the strength of the Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited. But herein, an estimation of comparative strength is made by Duryodhana. He thinks that the strength of his armed forces is immeasurable, being specifically protected by the most experienced general, grandfather Bhishma. On the other hand, the forces of the Pandavas are limited, being protected by a less experienced general Bhima, who is like a fig in the presence of Bhishma. Duryodhana was always envious of Bhima because he knew perfectly well that if he should die at all, he would only be killed by Bhima. But at the same time, he was confident of his victory on account of the presence of Bhishma, who was far superior general. His conclusion that he would come out of the battle victorious was well ascertained. Text number 11. Aineshu cha sarveshu yathabhagam avastitaha Bhishmameva evabhiraktantu Vantaha Sarva Eva I Ayanesu. In the strategic points, Ka also, Sarveshu, everywhere, Yatabhagam, as differently arranged, Avastitaha, situated, Bhishma, Unto grandfather Bhishma, Eva, certainly, Abhira Santu, he should give support, Bhavantaha, you, Sarve, all respectively, Evahi, certainly. All of you must now give full support to grandfather Bhishma as you stand at your respective strategic points of entrance into the phalanx of the army. Duryodhana, after praising the prowess of Bhishma, further considered that others might think that they have been considered less important. So in his usual diplomatic way, he tried to adjust the situation in the above words. He emphasized that Bhishma Deva was undoubtedly the greatest hero, but he was an old man, so everyone must especially think of his protection from all sides. He might become engaged in the fight, and the enemy might take advantage of his full engagement on one side. Therefore, it was important that other heroes not leave their strategic positions and allow the enemy to break the phalanx. Duryodhana clearly felt that the victories of the Kurus depended on the presence of Bhishma Deva. He was confident of the full support of Bhishma Deva and Dronacharya in the battle because he very well knew that they did not even speak a word when Arjuna's wife Draupadi, in her helpless condition, had appealed to them for justice, while she was being forced to appear naked in the presence of all great generals in the assembly. Although he knew that the two generals had some sort of affection for the Pandavas, he hoped that these generals would now completely give it up, as they had done during the gambling performances. My friends, that is text number 11 and 10 and 11. We will continue the next text, which is 12, 13 and 14 in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and please put in your valuable. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Jai Shri Krishna.